Monday the 8th of May 2023, working as a digital nomad in Flamengo. Copacabana, Rio de Janeiro, 28 degrees, warm, sunny and slightly overcast. It's my first Monday in this tiny flat with my daughter and ex-wife. I forgot to say that after exercising in a Terro de Flamengo, a public park, yesterday morning, I passed by Casa Video, a utility DIY store. Luckily, it was open on a Sunday, so I could buy a saw to cut my wooden tabletop down to size. There is always a way when you are determined and focused. So, yesterday, I was able to downsize my table to fit into the corner of Yasmin's bedroom, allowing me to set up my workstation so that I could begin work typically today. Today, I left at 5 a.m. and returned at 6:30. When I arrived, Yasmin and her mother were preparing to leave. I hadn't time to shower as my first class would be at 7 a.m. and only after the first class would I have enough time to get properly showered and changed for the rest of the day. My little home office is ready, with everything organized and with internet. I am prepared to work. This week, I have been discussing the idea of a nomadic digital life, where individuals travel the world, experiencing and living in various places and cultures. The only constraint on them is the quality of the internet for work. You can live and work from anywhere you desire if you have sufficient technical know-how, a decent laptop, and good internet. Even if you do not like to wander or relocate frequently, you can still find a solution that suits you. You can choose between living in one place for 6 months and living in another for the same duration. I believe this is the future, where online work will dominate the job market. It's a revolutionary change that benefits both employers and employees. I am content after returning to my first workday in my new work environment. In a very short period, I have been able to move and organize a centralized living and workplace. Now, it is just a question of focusing on other issues that must be addressed. It is essential to say that we are always winging it all the time in life, and if someone says to you that he or she is not and they are 100% okay, then they are lying. Life is a continuous test, and if we try to shy away from the challenges it brings us, we suffer or are punished even more. We must face all the tests and deal with the challenges it brings us. Yasmin and Nalva left the flat at precisely 7 a.m. I began my first class at 7, and between classes, I was either tidying, cleaning, or throwing something away in the flat, and of course, a shower. It was my first official productive day in Flamengo. In bed by 9:30 p.m. Thank you. Thanks for reading my blog. Check out my other posts and share your thoughts in the comments. Richard. Photos by Richard George Photography.